We are here to tell you what you already know, but they said you must always do the needful. That's why we are here. But most importantly, the major thing that we are here to tell you, beyond telling you to vote for Senator Alimigena and Robotumo Ibai and Blessing Adwaka and Atiku Abubakar, is that we also want to know whether the things that are going on in Nigeria affects Sobe people. Kidnapping, does it affect Sobe people? Hunger, does it affect Sobe people? Are you able to withdraw money that you work hard to put in the bank? Are you able to actually do those things that government is supposed to aid you to do under this administration? Are you able to do that? If it's yes, then let's vote for them. If it is no, these are the people that are coming to rescue us from that. Because I remember recently I was here physically to when some evil people came here. I was here. And I promised when I came that we must get to the root of the matter and we must unveil them and we must deal with them. You remember, not up to 2 days that I left here, God revealed what happened. And since they have not had peace, I also promised that beyond the police post, divisional listing that I said I was going to support them. And I did promise that I would give an additional vehicle. Did that not give the vehicle? Yes. Why is that? We are trying our best to safeguard our own environment. We created a security network which the DPO is in charge, because we are working with federal agency, but they are the one doing that responsibility by our constitution now. But our own security network is coordinated by them, and our vigilante and all this is profiled by them, and we are able to secure Sobe. So now, why do we want you to vote for Alimigena and Robotumo and Blessing and the president? For the president, he's the most experienced among all the candidates now. And you know Nigeria cannot afford to do experiments for another 4 years. So we cannot bring somebody that does not understand how federal government works, how businesses work, to just say, go and be president. And he will be telling us he used 4 years to learn. Nigeria doesn't need that kind of president. Nigeria also doesn't need somebody that will be going to the United Nations meeting. He will get to New York, he will be asking whether the plane has arrived. Nigeria doesn't need that. Nigeria doesn't need somebody that will say, test the mic, you'll be licking the mic. We don't need that kind of president now. We need a president that is mentally, physically fit and experienced. And that's to check all of them. And people possess those qualities. And not only that one also, he's the one that picked our son to come and be what? Vice president. So if we cannot hold Atiku, can't we hold our own son here? We cannot take a walk without enter Delta. And don't forget, his mother is from Edo State and his wife is from Edo State. You see why we have to do it. And most importantly, experience is somebody that from May 29, he will hit the ground running. He brought out his 5-point agenda from day one, and he has never changed. And he's the only presidential candidate among all of them now that is talking about restructuring Nigeria. The rest, none of them have talked about restructuring Nigeria. And you know, our major problem is that too many things at the federal level. We need restructuring. Is that not what we've been saying all this while? Yes. Among all of them is the only one that is bold enough to say, check my agenda. Restructuring of Nigeria is one of them. So, Edo State federal roads, you like the way they are? So, do we continue to vote for people that will make them like that, or we need people that will fix them? So this is a lot. There are a lot of things we need to speak about. And for the president to be able to deliver well, he needs the National Assembly. So we cannot push our president, vote for him, and not vote for people that will make, so that when he send the bill to restructure Nigeria to National Assembly, we have our own Abimekan there. We have our own Jimo Idebad there to say this is what we have agreed, and they will pass it. But when you don't give him his National Assembly that will help him, we will have created confusion again in Nigeria. Nigeria cannot afford another confusion. And our senator has shown capacity, and he has shown that he's a man of honor. Everything he has promised during the electioneering, he has fulfilled. At least, I won't say 100%, he has fulfilled at least 90%. And others are still ongoing. That is the kind of person, and he's one selfless person. He's somebody that he effortlessly want to help. Effortlessly is in his DNA to just assist. Right from when he was in the military till he entered conventional politics. That he has that record. So you can be rest assured. If you call Oman West today, his projects are everywhere. Everywhere we go, they tell you, if not for him, that center will be complete. If not for him, this one will be done. And that is why. And also, going back there now, he will, by the grace of God, be a principal officer. And when you are a principal officer, you know what it means. You will be able to help to bring a lot of projects and a lot of employment to us. See what Amadi gave it now to its deputy senate president. So we need him, and he has that problem experience. And he has all the requisites for him to get to that level. If we send a new person now, nothing will work. And also, all my people, this is your time to position yourself for the next Senate. If you vote the other one, you want to die there.
We are happy that Sobe has divisional headquarters and Sobe division. He contributed immensely to make the division a reality. Because I have written series of letters to the Commissioner of Police. The condition is that we should renovate the police post and have a patrol vehicle. I speak with our own son, Honorable Jim Fred Obaditi, when the deputy governor was the acting governor. He discussed with him and he called me to bring a letter requesting for a patrol van. The day the letter got to Benin, the deputy governor approved the vehicle. Because of that vehicle, the Council of Chiefs, the Odigado Council, went to go and tell the CP that the place has been renovated and that the government of Edo State has given us the vehicle. And by the grace of God, that contributed to the approval of Sobe division. Then secondly, it is very, very unrare that during Xmas, during festivity, something happened in Sobe on Christmas Day. The Fulani killed one of our son. The following day, Boxing Day, on the 26th, they came to the town to kidnap 2 people. The deputy governor left his own town to visit the family of the boy killed by Fulani and also the family of the people kidnapped. It shows that he has a very strong and deep love for Sobe community, and he has been so helpful to Sobe community. We thank you, sir. We have heard from you, the 3 candidates. We know Blessing Agbebaku in this town. Agbebaku is an household name in Sobe community. Even when he lost the election, after losing the election, he gave us solar street light, worth of millions, and we know that that thing affected him in the next election because his opponent brought his community people to come and see that your son denied you of solar street light and he took the street light to Sobe. So we know that he is a performer. He will do well. Then our own son, Honorable Jimfred Obadipo, have been so wonderful. And I think with him, the community is all the way PDP. He started contributing his quota to development of Sobe even when he was a councillor. This administration, as he was giving the essay, he has done us proud. For over 20 years, the Sobe High School Science Laboratory was gutted by fire. And as we speak now, he made sure we have science laboratory fully equipped. Our health center, they are fully equipped. And he has been empowering the youths. We want to thank you and appreciate you. That God will continue to bless you, place you in a higher position. So that you will remember your people as you are remembering us. Let me talk about our senator. Yes, he was here about 4 years ago, and we prayed, and the community supported him. He gave us borehole. I think that borehole, I want to say that for now it's not functioning. I want to beg you, I want to plead with you that before the general election, let that borehole be functioning. And I want to plead with you that if you do something tangible, something visible for Sobe before election, so that the whole of us will also be singing your praise. For light, our street lights from Ondo State, and for 2 years there was no light in Sobe because of our transformer at fault. In years back, our honorable Jimfred tried to put the transformer in place, but as we speak now, no light in Sobe because our light is from Ondo State. If we have light in Pipo, there will be no light in Sobe. So I want to beg you that if you win your election, please remember us. We want to have light from Sabo Gida Ora. Now that the governor is constructing Sobe Sabo Gida Ora road, please, I want you to take note. My commissioner, I know you very well. our own is to plead with you that when you get there, remember us. Because when you were elected as local government chairman, your jurisdiction does not extend to Oman West. And as a commissioner, I know your contribution. Even I want to use this opportunity to thank my very good friend, Honorable Lucky James. I know how he supported us when we were fighting for the confirmation of the appointment of your leader. Thank you, sir. I am happy that you are in our midst today. So, by the grace of God, the entire Sobe community will vote for PDP. So, thank you.
I don't control myself. You only know yourself.
Mr. DJ, God Almighty, if you are touched by the Spirit, thank you. We bless your holy name. Our own verdicts in Ahonsi.
PDP! Yes to Nigeria! PDP! Yes to Nigeria! I want to clap for ourselves. When I see what they happen for Nigeria now, I know they say, when I like when I like our kidnappers, they drive off from our farm. When I know what they invest me, when I know what they invest me, they get even the audacity. They will stand for podium, they campaign. Then their Baba Blue will go and tell us, say, waiting, he said, go continue with kidnapping. He said, go continue with poverty. He said, go continue with unemployment. He said, go continue with insecurity. Somebody the other day, they asked me, say, which time you talk? And I said, that means you know they hear English. If somebody say, he go continue with Buhari administration, what did they tell us so? He go continue with what? Poverty. He go continue with what? Kidnapping. He go continue with all the hunger. He no need to tell me, say, I will continue with hunger. He say, him, Tinubu, will continue with. He say, where Buhari stop, he go continue. I don't know whether that means they misinterpret him. He said where Buhari stop, he go continue. Let me hunger Buhari give us. What Tinubu can say go continue with. We go alarm. So now the wahala now we dey, and now the thing now come Sobe can tell una say all of us now we get the responsibility to remove ourselves from this poverty. Not be my brother be this, no sentiment for the thing. Unless the thing not touch you. If it touch you, this is the time to use our PVC. Tell them bye-bye. Bye-bye to poverty, bye-bye to kidnappers, bye-bye to all the yama-yama thing when they don't break. What will be the joy of every parent? All the suffer, all the suffer. Not be made better for our children. The pikin can't leave school, you don't get job. In our thing we want be that. No. Buhari administration now, it don't reduce LSO. We now, PDP want return LSO to when I don't like her, that's the reason for this election. That is why all of us need to, where for women, Oga, now go tie the Oga or that the tire where our youth, we must defend the election. Youth stay here. Let's stay here. If you stay here, we go defend the election. We no go defend them. Because when all of us come out, vote, defend the election, our poverty is over. Because we come to rescue Nigeria. Now rescue mission now we dey now. And by the grace of God, the people who don't prefer to rescue Nigeria, we not just say we bring them, we dey pray follow am. And I want all of you to do the same. As we dey vote for them, we dey pray follow the votes. So that all the things wey we no want, as we dey vote them, they will help us make an history for our life. By the grace of God, all of us, now God, now we believe in. We don't believe in any other thing. Because now God be the Almighty. He's the beginning, He's the end. He's the omnipotent, He's the omnipresent. He's the one that gives us the wisdom, gives us everything. This time, now God will take stand. And by the grace of God, before we even select these people for our party, we pray, we fast. We say, God, give us those people where, by the grace of God, when we vote for them, they will come rescue Nigeria. The word rescue, now God give us the inspiration to say, it's Johnny way when they go now to go take Nigeria from the pits where it is. Those people make us start with the one way they close to now, pass. House of Assembly. Una know honorable blessing. Una know honorable blessing. Even in name self. No be in name self. What it be the name? So we need to bless our land. Bless our land. And we are using him as a point of contact for blessing. Blessing our land and taking us out of poverty. Blessing Abubaku. By the grace of God, now him we want people now vote for House of Assembly, PDP. This one not going to be like the other one. Where when I vote finish, he run go America, where he go safe. When I remember where he go, Abuja, London. He just run for 4 years when I get representation. When I don't get representation for them. Why? When I vote finish, he can't run a vote, he run away. Blessing, that time when I vote for now, he run away. So by the grace of God, he no go run, he go represent you now well. So that's why we must vote for Honorable Blessing Abubaku. Then the next one, Abuja. They're not they see Abuja direct for this side. Abuja. So by the grace of God, this very one, he no go reach there, he go say make National Assembly can take over Edo State. The other one, our brother, where we vote for, the first motion where we move, say make National Assembly can take over Edo State House of Assembly. Now the chief message will send up be that. So by the grace of God, this young man, he will represent us well. He will bring the dividends of democracy. Because now we say we want to rescue Nigeria. President Atiku and our son Okowa, if they reach there, they don't get people who will help them for National Assembly. They don't go fit do anything. When I don't say I've been there National Assembly before, and they tell you now from experience, President won't work. If National Assembly no put up for that thing when they call budget, it no go work. That's why we say make we put from bottom up, top down, PDP. Because by the time I vote Atiku and our son Okowa, when I vote Honorable Ejebai, waiting our president want to, he go put hand. He no go put hand because now the same party and we agree say see what we dey send them to go to rescue Nigeria. Senator Francis Anilekena. We don't know why we want to vote for Senator Anilekena because he done the House of the National Assembly as senator. As far as development is concerned and as far as project is concerned, in Sobe here, we just come up from Palace now. They said he constructed borehole in Sobe here. And they say make the power Then they call fix and say just come to the work. That's where Pipo call Sobe. He don't like Sobe, so this man in our area, hardly. When I listen now, hardly a community wey no hear say the child making do one thing. I in a senator. We come here just now. I don't even know say he do borehole for here. Now the palace tell me say he do borehole for there for this place. So hardly anywhere where you go, we no hear say Senator Ali making do one thing. Another thing, our west, our east. When I want to go Senate. When I want to make out any of una son go Senate, when I want Owa to go to Senate to represent Edo North, if una vote for Adimekena, the next one now Owa in the call. But if una vote for Oshomole, wanna forget Senate because he go one time put for there. Una hear so? He go one time put, he no go one come out. Because if you go say na first term, then you come again say second term, you come again say third term. By the time we will give her third term, how many years is that too? That is, our no will ever get Senate. We no more make our get Senate. So if you now want, that is why all of us will put hand together. Me, I'm from Esako, and I'm saying that the only way when we fit take get Senate now, the next Senate now, when we vote for Adimekena. Because after this one now, it become the side. But if we now don't want, now go for the other person, that means another 60 years, all my people when they just vote, but they don't get. Which one I want? When I want Adimekena, when I want get Senate. And perfect choice now is him. Because all the people when they contest her, all of us, not from Esako. But if we give her the Senate, we are closer to having Senate in Owa. Una see why una need to vote for Senator Adimekena. And apart from that one, this man a good man. Very good man. Any person when they do God work, you know say he dey do people work. This man don't build two main churches. Catholic Church from foundation to finish. And he don't support many businesses. He don't support a lot of things. And by the grace of God, by the time we vote for him to go, he will do more for our people. He will do a lot because this time he will take item where they share the thing. Now you know the item where they share, he dey do. If you can't the item where they share, not be nega. And when we did palace just now, the king don't give him assignment. He said, we go vote for you. But when we vote for you, we want you to come do this for Sobe. And I can promise you, him and that kind of thing they like to hear, to come do project for areas. And I can assure you, he will do project for us. So by the grace of God, like I said to about Jebai, by the time we vote President Atiku and Vice President Okowa, we need Senator Adimekena in the Senate. We need Jimo Ijigba in House of Rep to be able to support within the president want help us to. So you can see say na chain, na the same train. Because if you vote one, you no vote the other one, it no go work. They're going to fight for there. That's why for me now, if you vote for blessing, everything where I say I want to, I'm sure with blessing in the house, it will put hand. I mean, anything where Okowa and President Atiku want to, with Adimekena and Ijigba, it will work. There's one thing where only our presidential candidate to talk now. Restructuring. When I know it's that I mean, they say every area go they use waiting get to manage in place. When I remember those days, this cocoa thing where they talk so those days where we did regional government where we get Tafa Balewa, Awolowo and the rest. For this side na cocoa, and palm oil. Now they know us with. If you go east, they will tell you say cool, Abi. If you go north, they will tell you say pyramids of granite. But I don't know whether I still remember. Now so it did that time. So we don't discuss our problem. All the things where we get, then they carry and go Abuja. Abuja will come and send money back to us. We say no, we want restructuring. We want to manage our things. Then we're going to pay tax, but we're going to manage them the way that they manage them before. That is the only way where things go better for all of us. The only person we don't agree, even the manifesto, now President Atiku Abubakar, by the grace of God. So you now see why this team now you can't rescue us, because waiting person want to now you take assess whether it will fit. First, experience. Among all of them, who get experience pass? Who don't first go Aso Rock among all of them? When he did Aso Rock as vice president of Nigeria, now he in charge of economy of Nigeria. If things go better than them, now in the office they coordinate all the 36 states. When he be vice president, bag of rice now 7,000 naira. Today how much? 50,000. 65. When I hear, when he be vice president, when he was in charge of economy, I better pass my neighbor generator now 7,500. When I remember 5,000 self, so you get what I would buy 5,000, I better pass my neighbor generator. How much now? 130 something thousand. So between that time, that vice president will make rice 7,000, and the APC government will make 50,000, 60,000. Which one better pass? I don't know which one the better pass. 7,000. When I see why we need to bring them back to come change the narrative. So this election is not about just vote for PDP, vote for PDP. The person we will bring, can he perform? And that's why I'm telling us now, he can perform, because among all of them, now only him gets experience. The rest, he got one of them where you saw young boys, they say, na him. That one, if he reach there, he go say, one use 4 years, take understudy the Nigeria. We need person who go understudy Nigeria now. From the one, we need person who go start the war. The other one, if he reach there, he go say, Baba, blue, blah. He go say, he go travel, he go reach where he go ask whether the plane never come, no could travel. Oh, he said, Baba, wait, no, now you talk about. Or you need president, we go reach United Nations for New York. They will give her a mic. Or you will reach United Nations, they'll say, speak to the mic. He will call the link the mic. Or he will reach there. They go say, it is time to deliver speech. He go say ice cream, and he go they check. I want to agbado and ice cream. How they take this? Now that type I want. So if you look all of them, true. Now our presidential candidate, now be the person we get experience from the one. He don't talk say he get 5-point agenda from the one. And he tell us how he want to do the agenda. He tell us what they do that time. Among what they do that time, he tell us one or two things. Say this one, we wanted to do it this way, but it didn't work. Now, if I go, this is how I will do it. That one and the person will never even do it before. Which one we need now? Because we need to get out of this suffering quick. We're not ready to do another 4 years or 8 years of an experiment. I don't know whether now let me the think I'm. So now I say, like I tell you now today.
I see this someone where Mama carry. Everything we talk is about empowerment. Is it not so? No. Now choose, move motion. Now motion will match up. I was commissioner. Not be motion, they didn't know us. We don't go chop motion. The man when they bring machine, granting machine. If we see Riley Basico from that side, we will bring her come. Not be so? So, Mama, we will bring empowerment. My name is Lucky James. His name is Mr. David, Deputy Governor, Honorable Philip Shaibu from Metacom. Is it not so? We now agree for this Senate, for this election, or for the 25. We Metacom, we are going to vote for PDP. Because of what you now know, make you not come and say, if you don't come, now only we. Now only we will not be like that. If it be like that, we will not be like that. Who will bring us, say, don't listen to us, it's on his own.
The government of Edo State will not be PDP. Government of Edo State now PDP. Now want to be in opposition in that government. This is one of the reasons why I will vote for PDP. The government of Federal then come on the 25th. It will be PDP. Now want to be in opposition in Federal. You don't talk about Nyama Oga where they this country. I don't want to repeat that. Those two things is enough for us to vote for PDP.
I'll wait for them to bring out those areas where they are talking about, and from there we will take it from there, because they must have a reason for talking like that, and maybe security issues, I don't know. When we hear or receive the area that is in question, it will inform our own sense of judgment to know why INEC is not sure of conducting an election in those areas. Because for now, I don't have all the details on what the issues are. Obviously, I trust INEC that INEC, with the way they have evolved from what we used to know INEC to what they are today, they will not do anything without understanding and studying those things well. So I have confidence in INEC, and I believe that no matter what the issues are, before they come out public, they will have x-rayed and checked that are things that are beyond human capacity.